For God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have eternal life. For God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but to save the world through him. The death is announced of Casilda Mary Marshall, also known as Matilda of Bexar, who departed this life on Saturday, January 22nd, 2022, at about 6:09 p.m. She was 75 years old. Left to mourn her husband, Michael Dupre, also known as Kenwood of Bexar, 11 children, Harrence Marshall, also known as Farth, Peter Marshall, also known as Boy J, Philip Marshall, also known as Octo, Phineas Dupre in Florida, Charles Dupre employed at the Landings, Tanya Henry, also known as Mandoc in Martinique, Juditha Dupre in Canada, Bertrand Adolphe, also known as Dudu, Leah Dupre, chef of Jojo Restaurant in Martinique, Talina Dupre in Martinique, Kent Dupre, also known as T-Boog in Martinique, 21 grandchildren, Harrence Marshall, Kerry and Kenny Henry in the U.S., Dylan Dupre, Jason Charles, C.J. Charles, Felicia Fadrick, Naim Dupre, Nadej Edward, Kadisha in Martinique, Sherry Ann Dupre in Canada, Junior Vidal, student of Patricia James Secondary School, Oceane Henry in Martinique, Emmeline Henry in Martinique, Fatima Conte in Canada, Brianna Stephen, Selena Dupre, Liam Luburn, Joshua Dupre, Ethan Dupre, all in Martinique, Gian Dupre in France, 6 great-grandchildren, Kean Dupre, Keana Dupre, Kadia Augustine, Kyrie Dupre, Nayeli Fadrick, and Amphia Edward, siblings Anne-Marie Mason of Independence City, Antonia Marshall of Bardini, Angela Oscar, also known as Armis in the UK, Madeline Marshall Lloyd in the UK, Martha Fumer of Bexar, Genevieve Marshall Victoire, also known as Dar in Martinique, Philip Marshall, also known as Nonom of Bexar. Sons-in-law, Jean-Michel Henry in Martinique, Anthony Vidal, who was also a caretaker, Yannick Eugene in Martinique, Danny Combi in Martinique, Sedou Corte in Martinique, daughters-in-law, Yvette Marshall, Bertil Charles, Mandisa Leos in Martinique, Audrina Solomon, nieces and nephews, Justin Jabatis, also known as Tino of Bardini, Aloysius Marshall, also known as Totos of Denry, Veronica Oscar, Pamela Oscar, Peterson Oscar, Oliver Oscar, Martin Oscar, all in the UK, Muriel Charmont, Cheslin Marshall, both in the US, Mitchell Roy Marshall in the UK, Sulin Antoine in the US, Davidson Marshall in the UK, Natalie Marshall Edward, Sigmund Marshall, Alicia Victoire, Lucien Victoire, Chantal Victoire, all in Martinique, Michael Fumer, Celia Fumer in Guadeloupe, Danny Fumer, Clyde Fumer, Marjorie Fumer in Guadeloupe, Trayvon Fumer in France, Anne-Marie Marshall, Rosemary Marshall, Vincent Marshall, Cynthia Marshall, Albert Marshall, Joan Ferguson in the U.S., Margaret Gabriel in the U.S., Anthony Mason in the U.S., Ophelia Sam in the U.S. Friends, Stephen of Grace V4, Marie Denise and Agatha of Bexar, left to mourn the Marshall family in St. Lucia, France and Martinique, Guadeloupe, the UK and the US, the Dupre family of Bexon, the Bissett family of Bexon, the Wilkinson family of Wavin-Poisson, other relatives and friends both here and abroad, too numerous to mention. The funeral service for the late Casilda Mary Marshall, better known as Matilda, will take place at the Maranatha SDA Church, Lance Road, on Sunday, 27th February 2022 at 12 p.m. The body will be interred at the Shock Cemetery. May the body of the late Casilda Mary Marshall, better known as Matilda, rest in eternal peace, and let the perpetual light shine upon her.